Hey, have you ever felt like a square peg in a round hole? Well, that's pretty much how I've been feeling for the last few years as I've been trying to launch this nutrition and fitness business. And I've really taken the last couple weeks um, to evaluate what is it I want to offer women? What do I want to help women with? And is that different from what I've been doing? Does it resonate with what I believe and what I think is helpful? And I've kind of discovered I've been a square peg in a round hole. I've been trying to fit into this space that I think women are after. So I've been gearing everything toward what I think women want and how they want it. But it just deep down has not resonated with me. So that's kind of spurred me on to make some changes. I developed the Ditch the Diet Facebook group a few years ago with the thought of like truly wanting to help women get out of diet mentality. And then the more I talked to women and the more comments I got and the more things I was bombarded with on social media, it just kept pulling me back into this whole weight loss mentality. And weight loss mentality leads to diets. Diets lead to diet mentality. The very thing I did not want to be um, teaching or promoting. And I've worked with coaches that claimed lifestyle approach, but it was really just a diet in a different package. I see that all the time in what people post, like this isn't a diet, and then they tell you how to count your macros and count your calories, and like, wait a minute, sounds very much like a diet. Um, I have a lot of disordered eating myself from just spending years of trying every diet out there, trying to achieve this magical number, trying to um, be what I think I'm supposed to be, look the way I think I'm supposed to look. And that's ebbed and flowed with times of great rebellion and times of I'm just going to work my tail off in the gym and eat whatever I want. And that wasn't very successful, by the way. Um, so just my own journey, I know will resonate with a lot of you. I know I've talked to many, many women who've said, like, the things I have struggled with are the things they struggle with. But then they also are the same women who come to me wanting weight loss. And so I have to ask myself, wait a minute, do we really want weight loss or do we want to feel good in our skin and feel confident? Now, if you have some health issues that weight loss is going to help solve, then by all means, there's nothing wrong with losing weight. I've kind of been down that journey myself over the last, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 months of having some health issues that I've addressed with my physician and had to really make some changes to how I was approaching my own health and weight loss. But at the end of the day, I wasn't seeking a number. I wasn't seeking this thing. I was seeking health. And health can come from consistently doing healthy habits. We're also bombarded at this stage of life. I am 57, have been in menopause for quite a long time, have dealt with horrific menopause symptoms, sometimes as many as, I don't know, 4 or 5 full body night sweats, multiple full body sweats during the day, multiple hot flashes a day, crazy brain fog, all the things. Like, I get it. I've been there, done that, tried the natural approach, tried supplements, tried doing nothing, tried everything. And again, sought out medical intervention for my specific situation and got some help and some relief. So not only do I not want to be a weight loss coach, I don't want to be a menopause coach. There's 500 plus thousand plus people out there telling you how to do menopause better, pushing some supplement. Even people like Dr. Mary Claire Haver, who's a big name in menopause, research and support right now. Her latest thing is producing a whole bunch of supplements. It's like, I just don't want to go down that road. I don't want to be the person who comes at you as if I'm more educated on this topic than I am. I'm always very careful to stay in my lane. And I don't want to be uh, responsible for the choices you make, because at the end of the day, you have to make choices that are the very best choice for you. And that might be seeking out medical intervention. It might be learning how to have a better conversation with your doctor. It might be seeking somebody more on the functional medicine or naturopathic side. Certainly, like all kinds of avenues. There's no right or wrong way. So I'm not the expert in that. I can help you decide for yourself what path you need to take, and I can certainly help you know what questions to ask, what things to push for, what things to seek, what kind of guidance on. And I love doing that as a coach, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not a menopause expert. And I'm not going to tell you do these 5 things and lose weight, because I'm not a weight loss expert. I've struggled with that my entire adult life after having kids. Have my own, like I said, disordered eating issues around weight loss. But what I am really good at is healthy habits, consistently doing the basics well. So that leads me kind of to my shift, and where I'm at mentally and business wise is really focusing on and helping women in midlife create this, what I like to call a new normal, where we are not stressed out about our cortisol, and we are not stressed out about eating, and we're not stressed out about if you did the right kind of workout the right way at the right time with the right supplement. Like, that's not normal. That's not living your best life. That's not what's going to get you to a place where you can be just active and healthy and enjoy your grandchild's birthday without freaking out about the food. And that's not what's going to get you to be able to put your bin in the overhead compartment on an airplane. Like, those are not the things that are going to help you, but consistently doing basic healthy behaviors over time, those are the things that are going to help you. And those are the things I can help you with. Like I said, I'm an expert on healthy behavior, and I have become really good at consistently implementing healthy behaviors. So that's my focus. Ditch the diet is truly going to be a ditch the diet again. It's not going to be about counting protein or obsessing over protein or am I getting enough of this or enough of that. Now, obviously, healthy behaviors include those things, but it's how we approach them and how we include them just in our daily lives and our normal like choices that we make, not this thing that I have to get all in the weeds on. So be watching. I have a group of about 10 ladies beta testing a 6-week new normal program called F3 Transform. And basically, it's transforming out of this need to search for a number on the scale or this need to have a specific weight loss goal or this need to count calories and figure out your macros so you don't screw it up, because somehow you're going to screw it up if you just, eat like a normal person. And it's about transforming how we move, just prioritizing good movements and not obsessing over, well, Pilates isn't good for you because it's not good resistance training and you need to be doing high intensity interval training, or you need to be training 3 days a week, or you only need to be training 2 days a week because then you're going to, overtrain, or on and on and on. We're not going to obsess about those things. We're going to just move our bodies well. It doesn't mean I don't have a plan for you. I do. I have a plan for what I think is a really healthy normal. And that's something that is explored in the 6 weeks of the Transform program. We're going to talk about sleep. Menopause is a time of a lot of sleep disruption, but sleep is one of the most underrated health habits that we can have, good quality sleep. We're going to talk about stress. We're going to get out of this mindset of, I'm so busy, I'm so stressed, I'm so this, I'm so that, to just, this is my life. This is my normal life. So, how do I manage these things within my normal life? Sometimes that might mean letting some things go. Sometimes that means, you know, learning how to take a deep breath, get into a healthy place, and manage the things you need to manage because they're not going to go away. That's what normal life is. That is what I want to transform, how we think about these things and just create a healthy, normal life. We have spent, most of us in this stage of life who have struggled with weight and struggled with, yo-yo dieting. We've spent so much time trying to create what we think we're supposed to do that we forgot just how to be normal women. We forgot the value of connecting with one another. And sometimes that's over dessert, and that's okay. We've forgotten that we just need to move every day. We sit in our cars and we sit at the table and we sit and watch TV and we Netflix binge and we do all these things and we're just not moving our bodies. Well, what's it look like to just normally move your body? That's just part of your normal day. Um, you know, what does it look like to go out to eat and not freak out because you can't follow your plan? Like going out to eat is normal life. So how do we make healthy choices within a normal activity without being like a freak about it or bringing our Tupperware with us or our own salad dressing because heaven forbid we eat something at a restaurant? Like, let's just be normal. Let's just be women who stop obsessing over the things we're seeing on social media. Because let me let you in on a little secret. When you search things on social media, or you may have noticed, you could have a conversation. My husband and I, he's an avid fly fisherman. We've had conversations about fly fishing. And all of a sudden, all of my social media feed is about fly fishing. I've never searched it. I don't look for it. But because I had that conversation, it's there. It's even worse when you're looking for things. I don't know about you, but I follow a lot of people in the health and wellness space. And that it just becomes a bombardment of all the things that it makes me start to feel like I should be doing. When my kids were little, it was at a time when uh, lots of experts out there were telling us how to raise our kids. Dr. Dobson, whom I respect and love, had his opinions on how to take care of your kids. The Growing Kids God's Way movement was big. So then it doesn't just become how to take care of your kids, like how to do it God's way. Like otherwise you're going to be this failure. Um, and I came to a point when my kids were little that I just said, no more. I'm not reading any more books that are going to tell me how to be a better parent because everybody's telling me something different and it's quite honestly overwhelming. And that was even before social media. I can't imagine how young parents today deal with that. Young moms, my heart goes out to you because there is so much conflicting, bombarding information that you can feel like a total failure every single day, but you're not. You're doing it right. You're doing what you should be doing for your kids. And the same is true in this health and wellness space. There's just a crazy amount of noise. Some of it is just downright stupid or false or clickbait, hook you in nonsense. And some of it's actually good, but it can leave us feeling like you're not measuring up, you're not doing it right, you need to do it differently, that if you did it differently, you would get better results. Um, how many times have you tried a new diet thinking this is going to be the one that's going to do it? This is the one that's going to make a difference and it's going to stick. I'm going to be able to maintain it. But have you ever just tried, like, what do I need to do in my normal life to live the life I want to live? Like, that's where I want to be. That's the space I want to be in. Those are the women I want to work with. And that's just where my heart is at right now. I wanted to share that and just put it out there. I don't know where it's going to go. Like I said, I'm beta testing a program right now that is very much new normal focused, very, very much just how do we be healthy women at this stage of life? Not how can I fix you? How can I, magically give you the one thing that's going to take care of your weight issues? because quite honestly, there's a whole lot of things that work. But what makes those things work is consistently doing the healthy habits. So that's the focus. And that's it. Just wanted to share where my heart was, what's going on in my head and in my business and in my life. And hope you have a great rest of your day.